Welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. It is a beautiful day here in Wichita, Kansas, and we are going to be glad in it because God has given us another opportunity to be alive. Things could be different, but we are thankful for the way they are right now. And if you are watching this right now, that means you are alive. No matter what you're going through, no matter how life is hard right now, no matter, situations you are experiencing right now, maybe you don't like what's happening around you right now or with your life, employment, business, ministry, family, marriage. It's fine. It's fine. What matters, you are still alive. God has a plan and you will go through it. Trust me, you will go through it. We will go through this. It's the world we live in, and unfortunately, we are surrounded by chaos. We are surrounded by harm. We are surrounded by sin, and but we will go through it. The Lord will help us through it. Thank you for tuning in for this pre-episode number 3, where I'm going to speak about family values. We will speak about family values on this pre-episode number 3. And if you would like to email me, I did show my email on the screen. You can email me at any time, any day, if you have any questions. And as I mentioned in the pre-episodes number 1, that some of you already have asked me some things that I should be talking about in the future. So just email me your questions or any topic you want me to speak in the future. We will get through it. I'm getting ready for my upcoming first live March 17. It's going to be my birthday. You want to give me a birthday gift? Subscribe. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and other social medias, X, Instagram, Seth Kaburungu. More information will be in the description below. So just follow me. That's my birthday gift that I'm asking from you. If you have any other plans, to surprise me or to give me something better than that, yeah. But yes, do email me and we can arrange on how we can receive those gifts. But I would really appreciate if you subscribe to this uh, YouTube channel. Many of the things we can afford to gift someone. Thank you for coming in. Family values. I am a family man. I love having a family. I am married to a beautiful wife, one wife, and I have 6 children. The seventh is on the way. By this time I'm recording this video, my wife is pregnant with the seventh child. I encourage everyone to breed up family. It's one of the things it's that I enjoy having family. I do really enjoy having family. It's exciting. It's beautiful. I don't know. I could be a poor man. I could have nothing, but I want to have a family. I want to have a family, absolutely. I want to have a wife that I love, that I care about, and I want to have, children that I mostly care about and take care of them. They are the future. They are the future of this world. They are the future of this country that we live in, the country that you live in. They represent who we are. If we take care of them and we raise them well, trust me, you're not gonna regret. You're not gonna regret. But they are expensive. Kids are expensive. Not to mention wives. Wives are really expensive. Yeah, if you are out there and you're single, um, and you're wondering, should I get married? Yeah, please do. Get married, have kids. Yeah, but make sure you have kids you can afford. We don't want to have kids that are going to suffer on the streets. We don't want to have kids that are going to, be homeless. No, we don't, or kids that are gonna end up in a very bad situation. If you are an addict and you are watching this video, please do not have kids yet. Work on yourself. I do understand that life might be tough out there and you might be an alcoholic, you might be a drug addict, I don't know, whatever you are addicted to, but um, get yourself some help and you can do it. You can do this. I believe in you. If you are watching me and you are an addict of any kind, anyhow, you can do this. You can do this. You can get out of that addiction. Get some help. So many organizations that can help you out get out of that addiction. And I will be speaking about this too in the future. We will be going through this in the future about addictions and things like that, and some other help we can get to improve, develop our lives. And I do pray and hope that if you are watching this and you are an addict of any kind, alcohol, drugs, I don't know, whatever, some other addictions that I really don't want to mention here. But get some help. You can go through this. I believe in you, and most of all, the Lord believes in you. Trust me, the Lord is out there to help you out. The Lord is by your side. He will never leave you. He's right there. He's waiting for you to take a step. Take a step. One, two, three, four. That's that first step will open up doors to many steps. Trust me, will open up doors to many. You can do this. Family values are values that have been diminished in many ways in every country, not just the United States, in every country. And we are seeing families falling apart everywhere. We are seeing families destroyed everywhere, marriages falling apart, and I don't know. And the last time I was doing some research on families, the rate of divorce has grew tremendously 2020 to 2026. The number is not going down, the number is going up, the number is not going down, and that's a little bit scary. And I do hope in my episode we will speak more about families, we will speak more about marriages and how can we improve our marriages, how can we stay longer in our marriages, how can our marriages stay longer, more than 10 years, more than 20 years, more than 30 years, how can we raise our kids right, how can we get help to raise our kids in the right direction, how can our kids not end up drug addicts and alcohol addicts or whatever addicts they can be addicted to, uh you know video games and so many kind. Nothing wrong with playing video games, but if you get to the point you are addicted to it, that's a problem. It's not just a habit. That is a problem. That is a disease, if you ask me. It's something that we need to get cured. Something that we need help with, so we can get it fixed, so we can get it healed. And I was speaking about, divorce rate in the United States is not going down; it's going up. Um, it's scary. Really, it's scary. Really, it's scary. And how can we get this done? How can we heal our marriages? How can we heal our families? Okay. Number one, I do believe that marriage is between a man and a woman. Okay. Female and male. Period. That's what I believe in. Now you might be watching this and you believe otherwise. Okay, it's fine. You might be a transgender person watching this and you believe otherwise. Okay. But we talk about this. That's why I'm here. That's why we're here. That's I would like to hear from you. I would like to hear what you say, but I believe in marriage being between a man and a woman, between a male and a female. That's the principles God had set at the beginning of creation. He created Adam, and after creating Adam, he gave Adam the chance to name every animal. Told Adam, "Hey, name every animal here." Adam went ahead and named every animal. And afterwards, can we find a suitable helper for Adam from these animals? Adam couldn't find nobody. Adam couldn't find no animal that's going to be a suitable helper for him. Neither God could find any. So God created another human being, Eve, that was a suitable helper to Adam. And Adam said, this would be called a woman because she's from my ribs. Adam was excited. If you read Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2, they go into it. Adam was excited. Oh, now this is, bone of my bones, on my ribs and blah, blah, blah. And she'll be called a woman and things like that. Adam was excited when he saw that woman. And we will get into that later on in other episodes. This is the pre-episode number 3, speaking about the values of the families. So I do believe that a marriage should be between a man and a woman, male and female, and between people who love one another. And if you're watching this and you are still single, take your time. Now, don't take too much time, but take your time. You want to make sure you are married to the right person, because getting married to the wrong person, it's going to be a mess. Okay, it's going to be a mess. That marriage is not going to last any longer, and we're going to have a problem, especially if you are going to have kids. Now it's a big problem. Okay, you do not want to have a children with the wrong person. You do not want to have a children with the wrong person. I do believe you should have a child when you are married to that person. You should have a child if with the person you love. Okay, and sometimes it happens, and you get child. You fall into a sin, and that sin produces a child. It is what it is. Yeah, just take it. We talk about that of how we can go about that if you find yourself with a child and you're not married to a man or to a woman. Life happens. Life happens, but uh, let's try our best not to make it that way. Let's try our best. If you are watching this and you are single and you have no, you're not married, try not to have a child outside of marriage. I believe having a child outside of marriage, I'm not gonna tell you it's a sin. It's not a sin, but because that child is the production of the sin. It's the fruit of whatever you did with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or however you are in love with, and you met sexually without marriage, outside of marriage. So do all you can to have a child in marriage, within marriage, not outside of marriage. Once you find someone you love, take care of them, love them, cherish them, embrace them, live with them, and have a good life with them. When you have a marriage of you two loving one another, caring for one another, loving one another. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's amazing thing. Um, Genesis chapter 2, if you read exactly verse 24, it says that is why a man leaves his wife and mother and is united to his wife, and they become one flesh. Um, a man will leave his parents, a woman will leave his parents, and they should join with a partner to form a family, because now they are going to have their own children later on. And if you read Ephesians chapter 5:25, husband, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and give himself up for her. Wives, submit to your husbands. That's First Peter chapter 3:7. Wives, submit to your husband as the Lord, as to the Lord. Yeah, submit to them, and as the Lord has instructed. I'm not gonna tell you how many kids you're going to have. You can have a lot of kids like me. You can have 6, 7, 8. If you ask me, do I have a certain number that I want to go to? I don't. I don't have a certain number. However many I can have, I can, as long as I can afford them. If me and my wife are not going to afford those children, we're gonna stop. We don't want to bring children here that are going to suffer. We also don't want to suffer. We don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we're gonna be in a lot of debt, in a lot of problems. We're gonna, be asking for government handouts here and there. No, we want to take care of them ourselves. There's nothing wrong with getting help. If to the point the government should help, yeah, but we try our best not to get help from the government. So we're doing everything we can so we can afford having those children. Charlie Kirk was one of the few that inspired me um, to start this podcast. I'm gonna speak more about it in the future, and he encouraged individuals to have a family, get married, get married. In my opinion, once you hit 25, get married. Once you hit the age of 25, get married. Find a partner that you love. Find an individual that you fell in love with, and you love them. Get married. Marry them. Yes, and have a children. The Lord has established at the beginning of the creation. Adam couldn't do this by himself. There are so many things that I cannot do by myself without a partner. And I am glad that I'm married to this woman. So many things that I'm able to do because of her. So many things that I'm able to do because of her help. This does not mean marriage is awesome every day. We have our ups and downs. It happens. But I'm very glad I'm married to a person that cares about me, that I care about, also that is helping me in many ways. She supports me in many things, my business, my ministry, the church that I'm leading here in Wichita, Kansas, and other churches that we lead in Burundi. Um, she supports me into this podcast. She supports me in many ways. And having a partner that not just loves you, but supports you, that sees your future, your dreams, and supports your dream, oh boy, it's a beautiful ride. It's a beautiful ride. And I do wish and pray for you watching this, if you are still single, to find that partner that is going to support you. And if you are married and your partner is not supportive in any way, we we can talk about it. You can email me. Email me. We can find a way to get your partner, support you. I have shared the email on the screen. Email me, privately. Let's just speak. The things you're going through with your partner. We will remain anonymous. I'm not gonna, talk it out loud. I'm gonna come here on this podcast and speak it in general. Of how can you, you know, convince your partner to help you, to be your helper, to convince your partner to support you in whatever you're doing. Now, as long as it is a good thing, yes, but some stuff that your partner should not be supporting you. We will explore about those stuff in the future. But yes, if you live with a partner that is not supportive, it's I do understand it's a big challenge. It's a big challenge, but it's doable. It's doable. As long as they love you, they might not be supporting you for some reasons because they fear, the outcome of whatever you're doing. But probably they don't understand what you're doing. And sometimes we do not explain to our partner what we're doing. We just want their support, but we have not taken time to sit down with them and explain to them, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to start this. I want to start this business, and this business is gonna go this way. It's gonna go that way. I want to do this. You need to take a time and talk to them. They really need to understand before they support you. So you really want to take a time to explain to them what you are doing or what you're planning to do, so they can support you. You don't support someone if you don't understand what they are doing. You don't vote for somebody if you do not understand their policies, what they stand for. So you vote for you understand, and you support for you understand. So the same thing. If your partners are not supporting you because maybe they don't understand what you're doing, or you have not taken time to understand what you're doing, or you have not supported them in one way or the other, you should not expect someone to support you when you are not supporting them. So maybe it's a discussion you two need to, sit down and have a conversation. Where are we failing? Where are we failing here? Why am I not getting support from you? Why? why you're not supporting me? Okay, maybe I've done something in the past that might have triggered you now to support me. Maybe something you don't like that I'm doing. Maybe, I don't know. Um, it's something. Sit down and have a discussion. Sit down and have a discussion. And having children should also be a discussion between, it should be a mutual understanding, mutual agreement. One partner cannot just want kids and force the other partner to have kids. It should be mutual understanding that both of you want children and both of you are going to support each other to raise that child. It's not going to only be a one person responsibility. It's going to be both of you responsibility. Both of you are going to help one another to raise that child if it's going to be your first child. And after in the future you decide now we're going to have another child. Okay, the second, the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, nine, 10, whatever number you're going to have, it should be mutual agreement, not just one person wanting to have a child or children. And I do understand that some of you, your partners might want one child and you go outside of marriage to have another child. I don't support that. I do not. We really talk about that. You might desire to have a lot of kids, but your wife cannot give birth to that many, um, according to her health. She might not be healthy enough to have multiple, children, a lot of children. And if you married to that person, love them. That should not diminish the love you have for them. That should not, you know, uh, in anyhow, that should not take away the love you love them, the respect you have for them, the the unity you have with them, the health crisis they are going through, or whatever health problems they have. It's not like they wanted to have that problem. It's not like they asked for that. Some of us are born in a way, that we wish we were not born of. We are born with diseases, health issues, that we don't, we we didn't ask for. It just happened, and your wife might have that issue, might have that problem that she cannot have multiple children, or she cannot have a child at all. She cannot have a child at all. And if you did not know that, if both of you, sometimes you guys might not know until you get married and you try to have a child and you try and keep trying and keep trying, and yeah, it happens. But that should not take away your love you have for them. That should not mean otherwise. You didn't know, but you still love them. Remember, the love you have for them was not because they were healthy or they were not healthy. You love them for who they are, whatever, that was attractive um, when you met them. Stick to that. Stick to that. They are still that person. They have not changed. They are still that person. They might have health issues that you're not proud of. They are still that person. Love them, cherish them. Maybe there might be somewhere for you to help them. Instead of abandoning them, instead of getting divorced, instead of finding another partner to get married to. No, 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 no. And if you are still single and you do not want to find yourself in that situation, okay, maybe this is the right time for you to start, finding out more about your partner. You know, I do urge individuals to go to the hospital and have take some tests before you get married. Now, if you come to me and you want me to marry you, what I usually do to my church members before I marry them, I tell them go to the hospital. I I will I will tell them I need to make sure you don't have HIV, you don't have any diseases that your partner might not be aware of, and if you have them, it's fine also. But we need to discuss before we get you married. We need to discuss about it. Your partner needs to know about it, and your partner needs to be okay with it. If they are not okay with it, then we will stop this marriage. Okay. I'm not gonna wed you uh, on the pulpit if your partner is not agreeable to to whatever test that the doctor found. So get to know your partner before you marry them. Get to understand their health issues. Get to understand what they like, what they hate. Get to understand their political views. And also, this uh, has contributed a bigger percentage in the divorce rate in America, where you get married to the partner that has certain views that you don't agree with politically. you know Talk to each other, learn about each other. And I also believe that just because you guys have different views politically does not mean you can't get married. You can still get married as long as you have a mutual understanding. Okay, you know I'm conservative, I am liberal, I am this, I am in the middle. Okay, whatever. But sit down and figure out how you two will live, in the midst of that differences. I don't believe that we should get married just because we believe in the same beliefs, or we have the same political view. No, you can have different views and still get married and have a happy marriage. You can, absolutely you can. But something I don't believe in is when you have um totally different. Uh, it can happen. It can happen. It can happen, but it's rare. It's very rare if you have different, views on religion. You are a Christian and they are Muslim, and you are Muslim, they are Christian. It's gonna be tough. You are Buddhist and they are Christian. You Judaist, and it's gonna be it's gonna be really tough. It's gonna be tough. Is it doable? It is. It's tough, but it is doable. So found that partner, love them, cherish them. And if you are married and you have children and you watching this, please, yes. Um, I do pray that your marriage continues, your marriage lasts longer until death do you guys apart. That's my prayer. Hopefully you're praying for me for that. If you guys are Christians and you are watching this and you have a family, you have children, in the upcoming episodes, we will go through this, and I will invite many guests to speak about this so we can explore, how we can keep our marriage last longer. How we can, uh, you know, keep them happy, enjoyable, and how we can still enjoy our partner from the day one when you met them. Sometimes, we grow up and we have children, we are busy, job, business, ministry, podcasts, and things like that. And then uh, we we grow apart. That relationship start growing apart. They are doing this, the wife is doing this, the husband is doing that. And in the future they find themselves totally in distance, big distance. And um it becomes a problem. My wife and I work together at the same building. We work together in our business, and we see each other almost every hour, almost every hour. And we support each other in the ministry in the church that we lead here in Wichita, Kansas, and we support each other in raising these kids in many ways. So I'm really glad I'm married to this person. One thing that we have in mutual understanding is that we don't have a certain number on kids. As long as we can afford them, as long as we can raise them the right way. And it's a big conversation couples should have always. How do we want to raise our kids? Because that can be a problem. As a father wants a certain way for that child to grow up, and children should understand that both of you want the same thing. Because the moment kids start to think, okay, my father likes this, my mom likes that, my so when the mother supports the child and the father is not supporting, it's a problem. So both of you parents should have the same principles when it comes to disciplining your children and raising your children. That way, your kids understand that um, what my mother hates, my father hates. What my father hates, my mother hates. So I'm not, if I'm going to my mom, hey, mom, this, understand that what my mom is going to tell me is what my father is going to tell me. If I'm going to my father, this, what my father is going to tell me is what my mother is going to tell me. So both of you should have a mutual understanding, mutual principles on how you are going to raise and discipline those children. We will explore about that. We will explore about that. It's a long journey raising kids. It's a very long journey. So I just wanted to give you a cap of, how, of what we're gonna talk about on the family values and marriage being between a man and a woman, female and a male. We will also talk about transgender, people, and because I want to hear what they have to say, and I also want them to hear what I have to say about homosexuality, and we we also want to raise kids in the right way. And as I said earlier, if you are an addict and you have no children, stay that way. Don't have a kids until you find help before you get kids. You do not want your kids to be born in that situation. And if you are an addict and you already have a kid, find help, find help, find help. We will talk about this on how you can get help and things like that. How can you have fun, with kids and pursuing your career, politics, ministry, being a pastor, being an apostle, being a bishop, being, a minister of some kind, pursuing business. You can still do all that with kids. I'm able to manage to do this podcast and to be a pastor, to be a businessman, to be a husband with 6 kids, 6 children. I'm able to do all that. If you have the right partner, trust me, you are able to do all this. if you are if you are married to the right person, it's fun. It's really fun. You can still be able to do all this, both of you, as long as you are helping each other. It's possible. It's doable. Very doable. Very doable. So yeah, we will talk about it. Email me with whatever questions you have, and we will get to it. And challenges you are facing in your marriage, challenges you are facing raising your kids, email me. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Let's help each other. Maybe there's someone out there struggling to raise kids. Maybe they don't see the same way with their partner, and they would like some advice on how they go about this. Maybe you have something you want to say that may be helpful. Please email me. Email me. There's emails on the screen. Email me. Let's talk about this. I will speak about it on my podcast. And this might help someone out there. So don't just keep that information to yourself. And this is why we're here. We're here so we can help each other. And email me on the things that had made um, your marriage successful. Maybe I'm doing something wrong that I should be doing. Email me on how we can get that going. And maybe you're doing something wrong you should not be doing. Email me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And so we can help each other. We can help someone out there, including me and you, that are probably struggling to keep their marriage, intact, keep their marriage happy, enjoyable, joyful, uh, raising their kids. So many challenges to raise these children. Oh boy, it's challenging. Trust me. I have 6 of them, challenging, but it's also uh, a joyful ride at the same time because I have the right partner to raise these kids. We have the same understanding of how we want them to be raised, how we want them to be in the future. The future we want for them, the future we plan for them. Now they're gonna grow up and probably want to be something else, but we're not gonna give up on our future. We're not gonna give up on our plans. They might be something else. It's okay, but we will do all we can to make sure that they are. If they decide otherwise, it's okay. As long as they are raised right, that's what matters. That's what that matters. Thank you guys for tuning in for this pre-episode number 3 on family values. And this is just a glimpse of what we are going to talk about on family values, a lot of things. And we are going to have a lot of guests on these issues so we can explore, about family and marriage and raising kids and things like that. So thank you very much and may God bless you wherever you are. Please do not forget to subscribe if you are watching this and you have not subscribed, please do watch this. If you are watching this on Facebook, I mean, I was looking at of how I'm doing on Facebook, and Facebook is telling me that most of my video viewers, my viewers, are not, followers. 79% of my, by the time I'm recording this video, 79% of my viewers on Facebook are now my followers. So please do follow. If you are watching this on Facebook and you have not followed me, or you are watching this on YouTube and you have a Facebook account, please do follow me. Apostle Seth Kaburungu. Okay, do follow me on Facebook. I have shared my Facebook name, Apostle Seth Kaburungu, on Facebook. Follow me. Let's help one another. That could be my birthday gift on March 17th. Okay, follow me, and so we can help each other to spread this gospel and spread this good news to everyone, and spread the values of our country, values of our families, values of our patriotism, things that we share and hold dear in our lives. We uh we will get through this, and I know we will learn a lot, so much that we are going to learn about, so much that we are going to talk about that is going to help somebody. I do pray and hope that someone is going to be successful because of my podcast. Someone will save their marriage because of my podcast. Someone will save their family because of my podcast. Someone will be successful in their business, in their employment, in their ministry, whether they are pastors, whether they are musicians, singers, whatever industry you are, that you want your career to be in, or yeah, that your career that is currently in. I pray and do hope that you be successful. And I pray that I'm going to be helpful, that I'm going to be some kind of a help to you in any way, in anyhow. I'm going to share my wisdom to you, every talent that God has entrusted in me. I am a singer. I love singing. I love music. And I love preaching. I'm a minister, obviously. And I'm a husband. I'm a businessman. I'm a father. So, in whatever talents that I have, any wisdom that God has entrusted with me, I'm going to share it with you. If it helped me, I would want it to help you also. Absolutely. So, the same way, if you have been successful in many ways, please, do share that with us. So, thank you very much, and may God bless you wherever you are watching. And I do wish you to have a blessed day, a blessed day. Continue following me, and I do post a video every day. I will do all my best to post a video every day. I started this journey February 17th. You know, getting prepared, getting this room ready, painting the room, and doing the floor. I'm still not done it fully yet, how I want it to be. I'm still working on some stuff. So, those who follow me from day one, thank you very much. And it has been a blessing. Some of you been praying for me. Some of you been encouraging me. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a blessing that I know I'm not alone in this journey. So thank you very much. And don't forget to tune in March 17th, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be live here on YouTube and Facebook to, to start my life, my first live. Yeah, we will talk about many things, and probably I will be speaking about my agenda and how we are, where we are going with this and how we're gonna go about it with your help. Of course, we will get far. God bless, and thank you.